Let us continue reading this book by Uriah Smith, Daniel Revelation, 1897. We are reading now Revelation chapter 8, verse 12, and the comments by Uriah Smith. My Father in heaven, thank you for this little time, temporal window of preaching the truth. May your people heed the warning. I pray in the name of your Son, through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Uriah Smith comments, the power and glory of Rome as bearing rule over any nation became extinct. The name alone remained the Queen of Nations. Every token of royalty disappeared from the imperial city. She who had ruled over the nation sat in the dust like a second Babylon, and there was no throne where the Caesars had reigned. The last act of obedience to a Roman prince, which that once august assembly performed, was the acceptance of the resignation of the last emperor of the West and the abolition of the imperial succession in Italy. The son of Rome was smitten. A new conqueror of Italy, Theodoric, the Ostrogoth, speedily arose, who unscrupulously assumed the purple and reigned by right of conquest. The royalty of Theodoric was proclaimed by the Goths, March 5, AD 493, with the tardy, reluctant, ambiguous consent of the Emperor of the East. The imperial Roman power, of which either Rome or Constantinople had been jointly or singly the seat, whether the West or the East, was no longer recognized in Italy. And the third part of the sun was smitten till it emitted no longer the faintest rays. The power of the Caesars was unknown in Italy, and a Gothic king reigned over Rome. But though the third part of the sun was smitten and the Roman imperial power was at an end in the city of the Caesars, yet the moon and the stars still shone or glimmered for a little longer in the Western Empire, even in the midst of the Gothic darkness. The consulship in the Senate, the moon and the stars, were not abolished by Theodoric. A Gothic historian applauds the consulship of Theodoric as the height of all temporal power and greatness. As the moon reigns by night after the setting of the sun, and instead of abolishing that office, Theodoric himself congratulates those annual favorites of fortune who, without the cares, enjoy the splendor of the throne. We will read the next page the next time. May God our Father to bless you and his Son be gracious to you now and forevermore.